here, coming at you from the kitchen. So we've been sick a few days, and let's just say we have lots of opportunity in terms of refreshing and resetting the house. So I figured I would bring y'all along with me on this journey, and we'll just see how it goes. All right, first things first, I had some dishes to do. And I will say, this house reset honestly took like 3 days. So on the first day, I managed to get the dishes started. Um, but golly, we had a lot of them. And I took out some trash too. And I did have to refill the soap because, of course, when you're sick, you're just washing hands constantly. And yeah, we used all of the soap. So got those refilled. And then while I was refilling, I went ahead and refilled the dish soap too because, as mentioned, lots of dishes needed to be done. Oh man, it's giving me a headache just like remembering how bad it had gotten. But oh well, life happens, right? So got those refilled. Then I was trying to clean up a little in the living room, um, dining area. It's kind of all in one, but we had been doing arts and crafts and things at that table, and it needed some cleanup. All right, on to day two. More dishes. Now, this whole week, for the most part, we were eating freezer meals, which did help cut down on the dishes, but I had lots of, oh my gosh, my brain is failing me. Like Tupperware and things, the containers from where the meals were in the freezer that needed to be washed and, put up for reuse. And plates and cups and things, of course. Just endless opportunity, really. I'm sure that's relatable to at least someone out there. The other thing is we had eaten through most of the little snacky items that we had because not everyone was up to eating full meals all the time. So I did also need to replenish our snack area with little things. So I got these Ziplocs and I just put like half a cup of goldfish in each one just to replenish the area that the kids can reach. So they had what they needed. I did the same thing with some cinnamon toast crunch, but that was a critical item because I needed to be out of. Can I have a snack, please? I don't want to be involved, and I don't need to be the middleman for snack time. And then you can see that when I started having the snacks out, I started receiving requests. So I had to make some water and, just life. But got those made, got those put up, and the next thing I had to do was look through the fridge because before we got sick, I had really only just gone to the grocery store and I bought a lot of fresh produce and some meats. That was one of my little ones there that needed to be eaten, and not all of them were used in recipes and eaten throughout the week. And there were a couple of things that really just were beyond saving, mostly the herbs that I had purchased. But the produce that was just a little not great for eating, but still good enough. I went ahead and put in the freezer to make veggie stock with. They weren't, actually rotten. And then had to prepare an orange for snack time there. And then this chicken, the day that I ended up cleaning out the fridge, here was the day that chicken was expiring, like the use or freeze by. So I was like, great, I'll just toss this all in the freezer. And just to make sure that, we do actually have the opportunity to use it. and then gonna clean up after raw chicken, always, always. And then it was time for, yes, more dishes. I would love to say that I was actually making some headway in this, but I don't know. It's just a constant opportunity. But we're making it work, I guess. So, trying to get everything rinsed off and put in the dishwasher. And man, I didn't particularly load the dishwasher efficiently. I'll admit that right now because I just wanted to get something done and in there. These big sheet pans never go in the dishwasher. Learned that the hard way. They said they were dishwasher safe, and I ran it through once, and it came out permanently stained, which is fine. It's still functional, but it's ugly now. So, which doesn't really matter all that much, I guess. But anywho, I hand wash them all now forever. And then it was time to go and start picking up laundry all over the house. Just lots of opportunity everywhere I looked. More clothes. And so then, of course, I was loading the washer with all of these things. And yeah, I didn't do a particularly great or careful job at this, but the goal was not to be perfect. The goal was to get it done. I am sure that is relatable to someone out there. Just get it done. And yeah, that's my clean laundry pile. So I had been kind of washing clothes throughout the week, but I did not fold them or put them away. So I it was also trash day, so I needed to collect the trash from every room in the whole house and get those outside. I'm really just trying to achieve the bare minimum with that. So since I had to go downstairs to take the trash out, I ended up going back through the kitchen and then I saw more opportunities. This actually might have even been the next morning that I was like, ooh, you know what? We need to clean off the Keurig. It's looking nasty. Um, I'm the only one who uses this, so it's really only my fault. But it needed a little bit of TLC. So I wiped down the exterior and then I sprayed and wiped down these little removable parts. I'm not going for a deep clean. I just wanted it to, be a little less gross. Just get the visible coffee off of it. So I did that, and then that big like drip tray really did not wipe clean, so I ended up just rinsing it under the the water faucet. Yeah, just ended up rinsing it off, and that got the rest of the gunk out. Since my all-purpose little spray cleaner includes Dawn and rubbing alcohol, it like already had loosened all of that stuff up. So rinsing it did the trick. And then I got everything back together. Look at me. It's so much better. Y'all can't deny that is so much better. Now, since we spent a week eating meals out of the freezer that were microwaved, the microwave definitely took a hit. So I needed to spend a little time cleaning it and refreshing it. So I sprayed my all purpose cleaner, the Dawn and isopropyl alcohol mix, all throughout that. And I let it sit for, I don't know, maybe just a minute or so. And then I started wiping it out, and everything came off really smoothly. The little glass plate I did take over to the sink, and I washed that at the sink, but everything else came off really well. And then I could get all that cleaned up. And I just spent a little bit tidying the island. The corner of the island that you can't see is honestly always a mess. And I feel that everyone has that area of their house that's just kind of like a dumping ground for all the things. And that's what it is for us. So didn't bother with the corner, just the parts that I regularly use to clean, to cook, or prepare meals and things. Then back to picking up more laundry, lots of laundry, all the laundry. I might have thought we were done, but we weren't. So there's more laundry adding to the pile of things that need to be washed. And I did manage to vacuum, which was very, very necessary. The floors had gotten pretty in need of some TLC. I did not, however, make it around to mopping in these 3 days. That is an opportunity for another time. But I did at least thoroughly run this vacuum all over the house to pick up the just debris. There was food crumbs, there was dirt, there was, I mean, you name it. These floors have seen some things. So, I recently got these rugs as a gift, and they have really brought a lot of joy to my kitchen. They're pretty, but also they're soft. I wouldn't quite call it a memory foam, but they're very soft, which helps when I'm standing either at that island cooking or at the sink for a long time washing up. It's much more comfortable than the basically just concrete that my floors are. And after emptying the vacuum again, it was time to move on to the next task, and that was cleaning up the spots that I saw on the floor. So I sprayed these with my all purpose cleaner mix first, and I just let that sit for a couple minutes and then I wiped it up. There were a few spots on the floor that I was like, someone spilt something. And this is definitely on the different day. My spouse sorted that big giant mountain of laundry into manageable piles of laundry by person. So, we had his clothes, my clothes, the kids' clothes, towels, and bedding, I think, were sort of the categories. Which makes it easier for putting away. So I folded sort of one pile and then I put it away, and then the clothes that need to be hung, I hung up, and then I just kind of moved on to the next one. But there was a lot, which just looking back at it, oh my gosh, no wonder I was struggling to find clothes to wear. They were all just clean on the bottom floor of the laundry room. But we've made it through. So, um, folding up our towels and the kids' towels and washcloths and kitchen towels, all the towels that go downstairs, including these little reusable paper towels. They go in the little green basket, which lives downstairs to collect the dirty laundry from downstairs. So I put those up later, but I did at least get them folded and sorted in where they needed to go. But yeah, it was a lot. I want to say I spent maybe an hour and a half just folding stuff. We were watching TV. We were watching an anime. So I wasn't going at top notch speed, but had to wash. I had to wash that pillow. It had sickness on it. But I spent a fair amount of time trying to get it flat again because, of course, I just tossed it in the washing machine and then in the dryer, and it really got beat up. But it seems to have flattened out all right. And the person who uses that pillow has not complained. They were very happy to have their pillow back. So, this big pile, as you see, was mostly bedding, crib sheets, fitted sheets, big blankets. Just everything you can imagine. We had it and we needed to fold it. Now I was doing most of this folding while the kids were asleep, so I didn't want to like go into their rooms and put that up. So it's sort of waiting for the next day. And then this was towards the end of the laundry, so I think we had two full baskets of kids' clothes, maybe, and what was in the dryer, which I hadn't even addressed yet. But, just matching the little socks and folding the little shirts and finding the little pants. I did have to set aside a white polo shirt which has traveled through the laundry about 3 times at this point, and it is still not clean. My son wore it on a day that they were painting at school, and they were painting with black paint. And all of it has not come off, so I suspect that shirt is headed towards Bleach Town, just to get cleaned up. But we'll see. Maybe it'll travel through the laundry cycle one more time. But this is the last load that I had to do. I just pulled it straight out of the dryer, came back, folded it, and then we could finally call this long adventure done. But anywho, hope you guys have enjoyed. Please comment below if any of this is relatable. I can't imagine I'm the only one. And thank you for watching.